this is the first week of spring here in Amsterdam. So in case, you see my puffy eyes and everything, well, first of all, I just wake up, but also I am very allergic to the pollen that's always in the air during spring. Luckily today is raining. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm happy because it's raining, but it's better for my allergy because for some reason the pollen doesn't circulate so much in the air. And yeah, I don't sneeze that much like I usually do. So quickly going to the supermarket now to get some stuff to eat. Then I want to talk to you guys about how the situation here has been. So every time we go to the supermarket, we have to take a little basket. That's mandatory. This way they can control how many people are inside so that it's not too packed. I thought it would be a good idea to come and speak to you guys about what is it like to live here in Amsterdam in 2021. Since January, the political situation here in the Netherlands has been a little shaky because the government quit. In January, there was a big scandal here because the government was accusing some people of frauds, and then it happened that these people are not committing any frauds, and then the government said that they owned money, but then at the end they didn't. Anyway, so this was a big scandal here in the Netherlands, and then the government decided to renounce. They ended up getting elected again. The same party got elected again now because the elections just happened this month. Since that happened with the government, a lot of protests have been happening here for the last 3 months. And it's a little scary because many of these protesters are going against the lockdown, are going against the vaccine. Especially this weekend, I just wanted to, go to the supermarket in the afternoon, but then when I realized a lot of protests were happening right at my doorstep. And the scary thing is that these people who are protesting, they don't believe in the pandemic. They think that the pandemic is some sort of like media craze that is going on. And well, I don't want to risk myself going into the supermarket in the middle of these crowds of crazy protesters, no? So yeah, I have been spending a lot of time at home lately because I'm just a little frustrated with everything that is going on at the moment. Besides that, groups of people have been organizing illegal parties around here, especially in the parks. There is one of the main parks here in Amsterdam is called the Wanto Park. I went there with a friend of mine the other day to, just have a chat and relax. But as soon as we arrived, we realized that there was a lot of loud music, a lot of drunk people just bumping into each other, no consideration of social distancing, no consideration of each other's space. And now the access to the park, especially on weekends, is restricted. So the police is trying to control the amount of people that goes to the parks here. I seriously don't get it. I understand that these people are tired and they want to party, they want to have a good time. Believe me, I want to have a good time as well. I am tired of the lockdown. We've been in this pandemic for over a year now, and we are in lockdown for months here in Amsterdam. So believe me, I'm also tired. I also want to party, but I also want the pandemic to be over soon. So I am trying to do whatever I can to protect myself and to protect people around me, and so that this pandemic is over at some point. My mental health has definitely been impacted by this pandemic. In the beginning, during the first months, I was actually fine with it. I was like, okay, yeah, some time for myself, the time that I always wanted to have, but I could never have. So now I could dedicate myself to, like some of other projects, even like starting my YouTube channel. I started a YouTube channel in Brazil, speaking Portuguese, but now I decided to start a YouTube channel in English as well, and we'll see how that goes. Then winter started here in the Netherlands, and it was just gray, rain, colds, winds, basically every single day, and that definitely started affecting my mental health because first of all, like, you barely see the sunlight, you cannot go out, you cannot really distract yourself, you cannot really meet friends. Most of my friends live in other countries, so it's not like I have this big circle of friends here that I can always go to when I need, unfortunately. So yeah, it has been tough. These last months have been really You see, I cannot even speak anymore. So these last months have been very tough lately, you know, like I can't travel, I can't do anything to distract myself, I'm just home. The only thing that I'm actually happy with is that I managed to focus a lot on work, and that's taking a lot of my time, which is good, but then, yeah, everything else is just... But anyway, most of the shops at the moment are closed around here. Only essential shops are open, and some, yeah, like some cafes, some restaurants, but then you can only order to take away. You cannot really, yeah, go to any restaurants, you cannot go to any shops. But street markets are happening, and there is actually a very good street market here nearby in the neighborhood that happens every Saturday. And I actually think it's a good tip for you guys if you're planning to move to Amsterdam, or if you're planning to visit Amsterdam, to check the street market. I want to take you guys there so you can have a look, and we can try also some Dutch foods if they have it. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, so now we are going to check here the street market. I must confess it's a little too busy. Well, it's busier than I expected, but yeah, let's see if we can find a way. What is it?
These are raw cakes. This flavor is raspberry, blueberry and pistachio.
Raspberry, blueberry and pistachio.
Yeah, the dark one is blueberry.
Oh, okay.
So everything here is vegan and sugar-free except brownies. You can also find us on Instagram. Yes, you can find us at Raw Betty at Instagram. We have a lot of more things, so yeah, search for it and yeah, you see something nice.
Nice, thank you. So I found this really nice stand where they have mostly vegan sweets with, well, the only thing that was not vegan there was a brownie, but everything else was, and really delicious. I tried one of the pistachio options. Amazing. So this is something that is very typical here in the Netherlands, is that basically every street market has a stand selling lumpias, and they are sort of like Vietnamese spring rolls. We are gonna try one. So now we will try it. Do you know what is the filling?
No.
You don't know? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's just like a spring roll. It's very crunchy, very hot. We got some spicy sauce. Opa, let's see here. And yeah, it has glass noodles inside, carrots, some vegetables. Yeah, it's really good.